Have you ever found yourself standing in front of a mirror, looking directly into your own eyes, and confidently declaring, "I am a money magnet. I am perfectly calm. My life is full of absolute harmony." You repeat it 10, 20, 50 times. You bought a beautiful journal and carefully wrote down the best affirmations from success gurus. You are doing everything exactly right. But somewhere deep inside, right under your ribs, a cold, sticky knot of tension tightens. And a quiet, yet very persistent inner voice whispers, "Who are you trying to fool? We are terrified. We have problems. You are not a magnet for anything right now." We live in the era of the positive thinking cult. Screens everywhere broadcast the same message. Just think happy thoughts, just smile, just repeat the right words, and the universe will immediately hand you everything you desire on a silver platter. But let's be entirely honest with each other. In most cases, this magic somehow fails. And instead of a long-awaited breakthrough, we only get mounting anxiety and deep burnout. Why does this happen? Why do the most beautiful words shatter against our reality? Today we are going to talk about the trap of toxic positivity. We will explore how mechanical affirmations force us to betray ourselves, and most importantly, how to truly reprogram your mindset without falling into self-deception. Welcome to Mental Shield. Get comfortable. This is going to be an important conversation. What exactly is toxic positivity? It sounds completely illogical, doesn't it? How can something so good be poisonous? As it turns out, it absolutely can be. Toxic positivity begins the moment you deny your right to feel real, raw, human emotions. It is the attempt to put a pretty pink Band-Aid over an open, bleeding wound. It's when you are in pain, scared, or lonely, and you force yourself to wear a strained smile and say, "Everything happens for a reason. I just need to focus on the good." Imagine a fire alarm goes off in your house. It is blaring, flashing red lights, urgently warning you of danger. Instead of looking for the source of the smoke, you just put on noise-canceling headphones, close your eyes, and start meditating about a cool, peaceful waterfall. The alarm is your fear. It is your anxiety. It is a primal, ancient survival mechanism trying to tell you, "Hey, pay attention. Something is wrong here. We are facing a threat, whether real or imagined." When we try to silence this vital signal with mechanical affirmations like, "I am doing great. I am completely safe," we are committing an act of violence against our own psyche. Your internal lie detector cannot be fooled. Your brain is not a simple hard drive where you can just download a new text file. If your body is tense, if cortisol is rushing through your veins, and you keep chanting, "I am relaxed," you create a massive internal conflict. Let's look at this from the perspective of energy, the very thing proponents of the law of attraction love to talk about. They are right about one thing. We do broadcast a specific frequency. However, this frequency is not shaped by the words flying out of your mouth. It is shaped by your dominant emotional state. Words are just the tip of the iceberg, making up perhaps 5% of your conscious mind. But hidden beneath the water is the other 95%. Your subconscious, your true emotions, your visceral physical reactions. When you say, "I am wealthy and successful," but deep inside you are pulsating with a primal fear of tomorrow, fear of unpaid bills, fear of failure, what exactly are you broadcasting out into the world? You are broadcasting desperation. You are broadcasting panic. You are silently screaming, I don't have this, and I am terrified. Your vibration in that moment is a vibration of lack, wrapped up in a shiny, positive wrapper. It's like trying to sell spoiled milk by simply slapping a fresh farm milk sticker on the bottle. The core substance hasn't changed, and reality, much like a mirror, reflects back your deep, hidden state, not your pretty sticker. It hands you circumstances that validate your hidden fear, not your memorized phrases. But the most dangerous part of mechanical affirmations isn't just that they fail to work, it's what they do to your self-esteem. When a person spends a month repeating magical spells for success in front of a mirror, and nothing in their life changes, or things actually get worse, what do they begin to feel? They begin to blame themselves. I must be wording it wrong. I must not believe it hard enough. All those people on the internet manifested happiness, which means something is fundamentally broken within me. This is an incredibly destructive cycle. Toxic positivity strips away your right to be vulnerable, your right to make mistakes, your right to process grief or fear. It turns self-improvement into an exhausting exam that you can never pass if you are just a living, breathing human being. Trying to suppress fear with forced positivity is like trying to hold an inflated beach ball underwater. You expend a colossal amount of energy doing it. Your arms shake from the tension. And then, the moment you lose focus, that ball launches to the surface with tremendous force, hitting you right in the face. Suppressed emotions always return, and they return magnified, often manifesting as panic attacks, severe apathy, or physical exhaustion. So what do we actually do? Should we throw away all our journals and forget about mindset work entirely? Of course not. Words do hold power, and our mindset genuinely shapes our reality. But for this system to work, you must follow the correct technology. You cannot paint over rust. If you apply the most expensive, highest quality paint over rusted metal, that paint will very quickly peel and flake off. You have to strip and clean the surface first. In psychological work, cleaning the surface means legalizing your true feelings. Before you try to convince yourself of a new reality, you must acknowledge the exact point where you are standing right now. If you are terrified, give that fear a seat at the table. Instead of running away into toxic positivity, tell yourself honestly, yes, right now I am incredibly scared. I don't know how to handle this situation. My body is tight and I feel lost. Say it out loud. Notice how, paradoxically, the moment you stop fighting the fear and simply acknowledge its existence, it begins to lose its death grip on you. The fire alarm did its job. You heard it. Now you can finally breathe. You have acknowledged your shadow, and only then are you ready to let in the light. And now we arrive at the most crucial part: how to formulate affirmations so your internal lie detector doesn't sound the alarm. The secret is to use bridge statements. These are phrases that gently guide you from a state of lack to a state of growth, without denying reality. You must create a statement that your brain is actually capable of believing right now, in this moment. If you are buried in debt, chanting, "I am a millionaire," will only trigger nervous laughter from your subconscious. It is a chasm your brain cannot jump across. You need to build a bridge. Replace mechanical lies with a focus on the process. Instead of, "I am completely confident," say, "I am learning how to support myself during difficult times." Instead of, "I am a millionaire," say, "I am opening myself up to new opportunities, and every day I am becoming a little wiser with my finances." Instead of, "Everything in my life is perfect," say, Yes, things are really hard right now, but I know I have enough inner strength to figure this out. I am in the process of healing. Do you hear the difference? There is no fake plastic smile in these phrases. There is no denial of your pain. There is self-compassion, forward momentum, and most importantly, there is absolute sincerity. Your subconscious will gladly accept and believe a statement like this. It will relieve tension rather than create it. Leave mechanical, toxic positivity for glossy social media feeds. Your life is not a static, filtered picture. It is a complex, deep, and sometimes painful process. Give yourself permission to be afraid. Give yourself permission to doubt. Stop trying to glue smiles over your scars. Your true power isn't born when you convince yourself that problems don't exist. It is born the moment you look your fear right in the eye and say, I see you. I am terrified. But I am going to keep moving forward anyway. This is Mental Shield. If this conversation resonated with you today, subscribe to the channel. We have many more topics ahead that will help you rely on your true self, free from illusions and fake smiles. Take care of yourself, be honest with yourself, and I will see you in the next video.